Please do keep in mind that this video contains spoiler for Earth Mightiest Heroes. If you have never watched it or are just hoping to watch it, so consider this video. And if you are wary of spoilers and afraid to lose the show in the domain of spoilers, so just keep it out. Or if you are okay with the spoilers, then you can just walk with us in this video. Look at this Marvel.
I almost didn't recognize you.
You fucking...
When it comes to the media of superheroes, Marvel has it all going for it. Like, live action is the most basic example of it. They form an entirety of a decade, even concluding their first era of things. Watch the Avengers Endgame. It is the monument that Iron Man built on 2008, which concluded itself on 2019, which was Avengers Endgame. While there are other superhero universes, but they all are pretty much outshined by Marvel. Looking at you, DC.
Not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me.
When it makes to the other line of entries, such as the TV shows, not the real one, Daredevil, you are just heck of a show, but it's a topic for another day. Instead, we are here for the animated TV shows.
You weren't concentrating.
Animated form or the art form. When these two collide, they can make something really great. You have the Disney movies, well, the older ones, and just look at Sausage Party. Oh crap! Just get it out of the way.
Children! Fucking children!
Animated form is the real deal when it comes to the true potential of the thing you want to create. I mean, you can create anything, like really anything.
You've never seen anything like it.
Animated shows, in my opinion, they are the most base medium of superhero depiction. From the great Batman the Animated Series to the most down-to-earth portrayal of Spider-Man in its spectacular adaptation. The superhero team makes up a great example to develop and set up their characters to make their mark on the team. When it comes to the MCU, I don't find it that cohesive. Okay, Hawkeye, I really do feel bad for you, but I'm glad that you got a series.
No, God!
Okay, so my pick for this day is gonna be the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, which came on 22 September 2010. Yup, I remember the date. Not Google it, I swear.
I know, right?
When the show came out, it had a lot going for it because it had shoes to fill of the mesmerizing Justice League. The show the dynamic of how a hero fits its place in the team, and having limited character roster at that, it's just a really great thing to truly set up the development. Whilst we got a micro series for the characters like Iron Man, Wasp, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, they all really fit the bill of how a superhero team can work. Then getting merged into a complete season 1, the build-up is a truly great thing to set up the tone of the show. How the charisma of every character and personality traits, the best example will be Ant-Man, who is the most morally ambiguous character that gets clouded like pretty much every time by his decision for the greater good, which really adds depth to him. If you look at Hulk, he also reluctant about his cause. Thor, on the other hand, takes a fancy into human. I don't know why. Like every other alien, loves make everything blind, I guess. But his dynamic to the team and his conflict with Iron Man is a real deal. To get some sample, there is some clip.
If the threat we face is Asgardian, I will not allow it to put Midgard in jeopardy again.
Well, we mortals certainly appreciate that. But you're on a team, remember? 7 locations, 7 Avengers. Whatever's going on, we'll deal with it together.
To get something straight, the premise, if you're wondering, that this show has 75 villains. Well, not everyone gets the screen time, but it's a plot device to get it working. The 75 villains had a breakout on the Shield's prison, which is on the helicarrier, I guess. They all escape, and it is up to the Avengers to stop them. But first we got a micro series to fill in the shoes of how everything just got messed up in the first place, and they all had an sort of an origin in that micro series. Well, Captain America had that origin thing in the show, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, they were like just the guys who were just in this game for a while. And talking about Iron Man, he's Iron Man. He's the billionaire playboy, everything. If there is a conflict in this show, then it just offers a great component to every episode. Like the episode is written really well with some reasonable feud here and there in the episode. The characters, they were just there for a reason, like Ant-Man and Iron Man getting all Terminator about Ultron.
Hank, we're trying to take the Serpent Society down, not have Sunday tea.
Hawkeye got hurt because of you, Hank. I mean, seriously. They're supervillains. You just hit them.
Wasp and I.
Characters are really handled well in this series, and if you look at the costumes, they are like close to comic as fuck. Look at their design. That's what I want, at least something faithful, like the comics and the show. They have something common. There is costumes, which is common. The amount of attention to detail is vastly available. Like in this scene where future antagonist Enchantress and her executioner is literally in the public. Pretty good, right? Hell yeah! The show is pretty much handled by the great Christopher Yost, the one behind the good show Wolverine the X-Men, in which he also used the idea of making character costumes truly faithful to the comics, which some will say that it's campy, like in the comics, but I promise it will soon wear out and you will like Hawkeye's costume, which is really campy by the way, but true to the comics.
You wish to end a life, villain? Then try ours!
Yeah! Wait, what?
Is a real deal in terms of animation, spanning many TV plethoras of cartoon like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Batman, this Batman, not the Masterpiece one, just this Batman, the Batman. Fantastic Four, don't gonna recommend that one. It's not a TV play. It's just a really awful show. Okay, a guy in YouTube also termed his work as Yost Universe. Well, everything is interconnected. Just look at Wolverine and Hulk fighting.
Hulk smash, little man! Little man, leave!
Let's talk about the show's exceptional action scenes. If you have watched the nail-biting action scenes of Spider-Man, the animated series, and the spectacular Spider-Man, great shows by the way, featuring Spider-Man, this show truly follow in their footsteps with a visual case like this. Okay, just roll the sample now.
Yield, friend Hulk. I do not wish to hurt you.
Well, apart from action scenes, which is great at the most part, the most particular thing which makes it stand out, that writer is no stranger when it comes to the risks. Like, he takes many risks. The character transition happens in so benign way. When the plot is in need for it, there's mere elements makes it stand out in front of its live action variant. Like, he knows how to kill a character and just take it back. Not everyone does this trick.
Of course not. You see, very soon in your timeline, Earth will be consumed in a war. Earth's sun will be a casualty in that war, along with all life on the planet.
Like every other show, in terms of its cancellation, it met its eventual end when all the heads of Marvel Television presence at San Diego on Saturday, July 14, 2012, sounds like a pretty big event, where Jeff Loeb said, "We are not in any way saying Earth's Mightiest Heroes never happened. You will see an epic conclusion and you will say, oh, what's next? What's next?" And then it cancelled.
Please! No!
Everybody can point towards its cancellation, which will basically be the success of the Avengers, the very Avengers which literally dug its Marvel flags into the box office. Nearly everybody has the same opinion of Avengers Assembled TV show being a parallel or sort of tie-in counterpart to the movie, and just capitalize on the success on this movie. This is by no means a worthy adaptation. Oh fuck, what the, holy shit, what did you do to these characters, man? What, come on.
And I thought I'd seen everything.
As I said earlier, this by no means is a worthy adaptation, okay? It is not a good adaptation. It is really inferior to the point of its overarching narrative that the Avengers Earth Mightiest Hero build up. It just wrecks it to pure shambles. The Avengers Assemble just killed it. It just killed the show. Alright, the companies don't want us to make strong bonds with the show. They just cancel like Clone Wars in its 5th season run. Oh, I'm glad you are back, Clone Wars. You just ended on a good note. If you made it here and just went with the spoilers, then just go watch the show. Anyway, it's worth it. It's worth your time. Just watch Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes. If you liked it, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and subscribe button is here for your pretty smiley face thumbs tap. I don't know what that means. Geek out.
I'm partially doing it in the key of A minor myself.
Always we will fight.